Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
How you doing?
Good.
We got meteorologist Ashley Civic
Susan.
in the house with us today. It's an
Yes.
exciting time. How are
It
you?
is.
Yeah.
Good, good.
You get to sleep in a little bit,
Yes.
hang out with us during the day. I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts. Good to be with you this afternoon. We're here to discuss the weather, and we'll do it this way. Can we do it this way?
Oh, no. Oh,
Hmm.
next one. There we
There
go.
we go. Okay. Okay. That was the full screen. That was the other one. So, we've had some scattered showers and downpours popping up around the area. Hey, Pat Brown. We always say hi to the people that check in with us. Hey, Pat
Yes,
Brown. Good to see you.
hello.
Thanks for checking in. How's your day been going so far?
It's been good.
Yeah.
It was actually a little bit more sunny when I walked out this morning than
Mhm.
I was expecting. I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be a little bit more gray, but
Mhm.
a little sunshine to
Yeah.
start your day.
Yeah.
But yeah. It wasn't raining, so that was a plus.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
morning. It was raining in other parts of central Mississippi.
It's very hit or miss. It's
Yeah.
very muggy out. Everybody's getting the mugginess, so that's
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah, it's 80 degrees currently. This is a live look at satellite or just radar. But as you can see, definitely hit or miss showers. So far today, it's really just been more so south of I-20 that we've seen the rain, but I wouldn't be surprised over the next couple of hours if we start to see more showers, even a few rumbles of thunder around for your Wednesday evening commute. So it's probably going to continue for the next couple of hours before things begin to improve for the rest of your Wednesday. So
I will tell you right now, the other thing too is we've been looking at some pretty impressive hail makers the past couple of days. We've seen some large hail falling from a bunch of these storms. So it's something to keep in mind as we go through the next couple of days, that any of the storms that really do blossom in the afternoon or evening heat, they're probably going to put out some hail in addition to the gusty winds. They kind of go hand in hand in these cases. So it's just something you want to keep in mind.
Yes. So here's what it's looking like for the rest of today and into the next couple of days. So again, still some showers and storms around kind of for the rest of this evening. And then we really start to see them taper off in the overnight hours for the most part. Maybe a few isolated showers further off to the west, but overall should be relatively dry start for most of us for your Thursday morning. And then as we head into the later part of the afternoon and evening time frame tomorrow, pretty much again, wash, rinse, repeat for your Thursday afternoon into the evening. And then as we head into the early part of I'll go back a little bit. As we head into the early morning hours on Friday, we do have like a low pressure system that's going to start to drift further off to the north. So that's why it looks kind of like it's circling there as we head into the early morning hours on Friday. And then by the look, a little too far.
It loves doing that. It does it to me too. Well, we can make it seem like it only does it to you, but it does it to me too.
But then we see more so of a line kind of forming by Friday afternoon into the evening. And then things push on out, I would say, before midnight. And then we're looking relatively dry for the beginning of your Saturday. So
there you go. And we could salvage a good amount of the weekend.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were getting a little antsy because it looked at the chances for rain were trying to creep back in, but I think they're going to be very low for this weekend.
Yeah.
All indications are the deep moisture is going to lift north and west of where we are.
Yes.
That's part of the problem that we've got right now is we have a front that's sitting to our north. We have a southerly wind, which we're used to, and it comes off the Gulf of Mexico. But the problem here is the front is actually, it's like backing everything up. So all of the moisture is streaming into Mississippi and it's got nowhere to escape.
Yeah.
So what happens is the sun cooks it. We get those afternoon and evening thunderstorms. And guess what? We're going to be dealing with that for the next few days. But no organized severe weather this week. I didn't see any for next week either.
No. If anything, maybe middle of next week, but it still doesn't look very promising.
And we're talking about almost May 1st.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how far we're moving on this now, is we're almost to the beginning of May. Once we get into May, we take on more of a summer-like posture, which we're kind of doing this week, if you think about it.
We're kind of ahead of schedule, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, we had a very active storm season, about a month ago, and then things transitioned a couple weeks ago, and now here we are. We're in this summer-like weather pattern in the sense that we're getting the daily showers and storms. It's Mississippi, folks.
Yeah.
It's on the printed on the back and front of the brochure. But as far as organized severe weather, no, we're not seeing that at this point, and that's certainly some good news.
Yeah. So this weekend, I wouldn't completely rule out a few showers in the afternoon. maybe early evening time frame. Saturday specifically. Sunday looks pretty much the same, but maybe a little bit more shower activity. But I would say after sunset for your Sunday evening. So I wouldn't count on any daytime plans on Sunday. So I think you're going to be relatively good to go with any outdoor activities for this weekend. It's also going to be a bit warm. We're going to be back into the mid 80s on Saturday, and then flirting with the middle and upper 80s on Sunday, and then we're looking at 90s for next week. So definitely going to be a little bit warmer to kick off the last couple of days in April, and then by the time we get into the middle and end of next week, it's back to the low 80s, all associated with the cold front that drops in. That's also going to bring us a line of showers, maybe a few thunderstorms with that front by the middle of next week.
So yeah, from that standpoint, things are looking pretty good for us right now. Everything's kind of moving in the direction that we want, and that's certainly some good news. I want to say hi to a few people this afternoon. Let's say hi to Aubrey Bay. Aubrey says, "What's going on at Richland High School?" I don't know what's going on.
I have no idea.
But we don't know. We're in the weather department. But if you want us to look into something, we certainly can. Melissa Price, hello to you. Anelia Sanders Irving, hello. Hope you're having a good afternoon. And Shelby Etheridge, you came in late, but we actually just started talking about the weather when you came in, so don't worry about that. But Shelby Etheridge, hope you're having a good day today. And then we had some nut job who popped in and wanted to tell us about the miracle cure that somebody bestowed upon them and probably wants to hit you up for money. We have to patrol these things, unfortunately. We do from time to time. They're all fans of Ashley, not me. Bessie Sanders, hello. Jeremiah Johnson, hello to you. Hope you're having a great afternoon. It is kind of muggy out there. It's kind of steamy. I'm not going to lie. I ate really bad for lunch, but it was so good. Well, I don't know if we're supposed to say that because, certain people don't like us talking about where we eat. Isn't that crazy? Hi, Ashley Morant. I'll tell you what I had, but you're going to really look down upon me.
I probably won't.
Now you are. You're probably going to look down upon me. So there's a place by my house. You never know. Like I do know they have certain things on certain days, but I went in today and I got a little thing of spaghetti and a little thing of smothered pork chops, which I love.
Yeah. A
good smothered pork chop. My gosh. And I had green beans and I had northern white beans with it.
That's not bad at all.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, I was really mad at myself.
Oh,
but I ate it. It was so good. I was so happy.
I feel like that you got a little bit of everything going on.
I did. And they were really nice to me about it. And what did you eat? You always eat like a bird. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Because when I come to work, it's just easy things that I can throw together.
Yeah, no, I understand. I respect that.
Then in the evening, then I'll make my.
So what do you got going on for tonight? What are we making? Let's get a little peer into your personal life. What do you got going on?
I'm gonna make a bacon wrap fillet.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, you're living right.
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. Good. And how do you cook it? Like, what's your temperature?
Medium.
Like? Okay, medium. Okay, you don't like medium rare? I mean,
no, I like.
I'm joking with you. I'm playing with you. No, that's good. That sounds delicious. Actually, you're excited about it. You're smiling.
You're a salad.
Okay, good.
I got this new dressing that I want to try.
What new dressing? Let's hear about
this. It's a Greek salad kind of dressing.
Oh, I love that.
But it has actual chunks of feta in it. It's really good.
Now you're talking my language. Will you do me a favor when you're home tonight? Take a picture of it and send it to me because I definitely want to get that in my life.
Yeah.
I
got it yesterday at the store when I was picking up something else and it was good.
Now, let me ask you something. Do you ever bring dressing with you when you go out to eat?
No.
My friend
went
on a date and apparently
maybe if I had allergies or certain,
she's a vegan.
Okay.
And she brings her own salad dressing with her in her purse when she goes out to eat. Now, I mean, I guess, you know what? It's not so crazy. I mean, if you really want to make yourself comfortable and you have it's better than imposing on a restaurant, making them totally change what they do for you.
Yeah.
I find that to be obnoxious.
I hate doing that. Or if my order's wrong, I just suck it up.
Oh, I don't do that. No, I won't do that.
Unless it's really wrong, but
true story. We had a family friend that owned a restaurant. We used to eat there all the time. And one day I wasn't eating a certain thing on the plate. He comes over and says, "Hey, how y'all doing?" We're good. And he greets us. And then he says, "Why aren't you eating your ravioli?" I said, I don't. He takes a bite of it. He goes, "Oh, it's disgusting." He says, "Hold on a second." He goes and pulls the cook out. He tells the cook, "I want you to sit down at this table, eat that ravioli." And he goes, "What?"
It's giving.
He sits down. He sits down. He eats it. And he goes, and the owner says, "Is that what we're putting out here?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "You should be sampling the food before it goes out of the kitchen." Da, da, da. Anyway, he says to me, he goes, "If you're my friend and you want me to succeed, you'll tell me when something's wrong." so I can make it right. And I've thought about that, and I've thought about that, and I've thought about that many times. And I think about, especially if it's a restaurant and it's a small restaurant, they can't control everything.
Right.
But if you tell them, hey, there's, the soup's kind of cool. Just letting you know, I love the soup. It's just a little cool.
Yeah.
I think that helps them. I think it does, because it's so hard to compete in this world. Anyway, can you imagine if you make a product and somebody is falling short on the line? They're ruining it for everybody else. The servers depend on the tips to make, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I digress. These are the things we talk about on my show. It's my show.
Yeah.
But when we're on your show, we talk about what you want to talk about.
Well,
that's right.
I like food though.
I love food. I don't like food. I love food. Ashley Morant, hello. We said hello to you. Crystal Ferguson, Peggy Heidel, Tanya, Renee, Jan Gibbons, Hendon, and Connie Purry, along with Cool KJ and Carol Dobson and Moses McFerrin. I hope you're having a great afternoon. Thanks for joining us. All right, so here's the deal. She's got to get going. She's got to get in the Uber and head over to Studio 3. All right, so she'll be on Studio 3, Ashley Civic. Then, and I told you I had a really, really big compliment about you the other day. I went out to eat, and the owner of the restaurant came over to me and said, hey, can I just tell you something? Like, you tell me anything you want. And him and his wife, they kept saying Civic, but it's okay. I didn't correct them because, but they're like, we just love Ashley Civic. We just love Ashley Civic.
I appreciate
and there you
it.
go. Sonia Drakeford Haggett. Yeah, he made the cook only to eat bites of it. That was it. Just took his little, what do you call it? They have the little picks.
Oh,
it's ravioli. It's not like I was eating soup. Okay, that'd be a little creepy if you made the guy eat the soup after I did. It was ravioli, so he was like, ooh, okay. All right, well, listen, folks, that's our look into the personal life for today. You want more of Ashley Civic? Catch her WLBT News at 4 and 4:30. Okay, because if you can't get it, here we go. We got someone else. A miracle cure for something. Let me hold on. Let's get rid of it. There we go. Got to do this, folks. Sorry, got to police the internet. It's one of my part-time jobs here, in addition to Neighborhood Watch. And then Ashley Civic's going to be on at 4 and 4:30. I'll be on WLBT News at 5 and 6. And then we're back here again at 6:30 to talk more about what we just talked about and then some. But we'll have a better idea on the weather going on this evening. We also got Keith Honore. Y'all know Keith? He's a rising star in the great television corporation. I'm expecting big things out of him. And if I ever work for him, I'm expecting big raises out of him as well. So on that note, folks, y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we will be back to talk to you soon. Until then, bye-bye. And if you missed any of this, we're going to keep it up on the Book of Faces for you. It'll keep going around and around and around until you get sick of it. See you again at 6:30.